BBLs, boobies, fillers, all that stuff. My rent will have gone up a total of nearly £400. It's like applying for a job anytime you want to go view a house. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm feeling my fantasy. This is the final outfit. Small just a little bit, try just a little bit. Hello loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name is emmatamsinhill. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do a little get ready with me today. Catch up, get ready with me. It's been a while since I did one of these, so we're going to kiki and get ready. It's Bank Holiday Sunday. I am going out today. I got my little drinky drink. I got rum and pineapple juice. People are coming to mine for 5 o'clock for pre-drinks. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So we'll do makeup, hair, outfit, everything. I'll try and list everything that I've used in the description box below. So let's get into it. I don't know what vibe I'm gonna go for today. I'm feeling like a little sexy vibe. My outfit that I've got, I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear it, but I might wear it. We'll see if it works. I've only ordered it and it's coming today. And I'm gonna like maybe put a couple more curls in my hair. I blow dried it on Friday. But makeup wise, I'm gonna do my simple, like not every day, but you know, when I go out, that kind of glam beat. Maybe I'll do a wing liner with a lash. Yeah, let me not overcomplicate it, because when I try to overcomplicate it, I ruin it. So yeah, let's just get into it. I've already prepped my face with my skincare and all that stuff. And I've been using a couple new products, so we can talk about it. So hi loves, I feel like it's been a while since I've done like a little sit down, chitty chatty, get ready with me. Obviously I got back from Barbados. I think it's about 2 weeks ago now, near enough. I had the best time. Honestly, I would spend a lot of time there. I don't know what the reason stopping me is, but like I could spend a lot of time there. Like I just love the place. It's just a vibe thing, like the energy there, the vibe there. I really, really love it. I'll definitely go back at some point, but I'm not sure when. I would love to go for crop over. Everyone keeps messaging me and being like, are you gonna go for crop over? I just think the prices almost double around the time of crop over. And I don't know if my friends are on it, and if my friends aren't on it, why? Right, I've just fucking put makeup on my shirt. If my friends aren't going, what's the point in going? You know what I mean? For anyone not familiar with crop over, it's basically just Barbados's carnival, and it's in August. So it's like a really expensive time to travel anyway because of the school holidays, and I would love to go. We'll see nearer the time if anyone's down for it. I'm very impulsive, so if someone's down for it, I will go. I literally booked this trip at maybe 2 or 3 weeks notice, so I'm impulsive like that. I will go. But yeah, I did love it. I got a nice little tan when I was there, so I'm trying to like maintain that colour. I am actually going to Mallorca at the end of April with my mum, so we're gonna go on another little holiday, so I think that'll be dead cute. I actually don't know where we're going. My mum just tells me we're going here and I'm like, okay, let's go. I don't have any other trips that I know of coming up for the rest of the year. Like oh no, I do. I'm going to Miami in September. I'm going on a girls trip to Miami in September. How could I forget that? Which I'm really excited for, because obviously I've been to Miami. This will be my third time going to Miami. I do love Miami. Like it's a vibe. This is my first time going with like a group of girls where we're actually gonna party. So I'm very excited about that. I mean, I do know Miami is very, I don't know what the word for it is. Showy. I guess like showy, and there's a certain beauty standard out there, and that beauty standard is BBLs, boobies, fillers, all that stuff, and that's obviously not me. So I think I'm still gonna have a good time, but obviously I am aware that it's very like bougie vibes, kind of giving me Mayfair vibes. I'm not sure. I don't know. Who knows? I'm willing to go and see though and check it out. I definitely don't think I'm gonna feel like unwanted there, but I definitely think like people that look like me, it's not the ideal of beauty, you know? And I don't mean like in just the everyday, like going around in Miami, like I think that's fine. I think like clubbing, which we will be doing. But we will just see what happens. I'm willing to go and check it out and see for myself. I'm excited about that though, because that's gonna be a nice little girls trip. I was meant to go on a girls trip in July with the girls that I went to Malta last year with, but we haven't managed to plan anything, but we are hoping to get something in. We're not going to DLT again this year. I've gone 2 years in a row, so I'm not that bothered about it. Hopefully I'll get another girls trip in. That's all I wanted for this year. Like I wanted to go on a solo trip and I wanted to go on a girls trip. And to be honest, I was looking at Skyscanner the other day. I was literally just typing in Manchester to anywhere and seeing what the prices were. And I could go to Copenhagen next month for £40 return. So I might do like a little Europe little solo trip, or see if my mum wants to go with me. We'll see. We will see, because if I can get a flight for less than £100, I'm there. Like, if I can do a couple cheap Europe trips, yeah, I'll be on that. I'm starting to itch. I think I've got like a piece of hair on me. So I'm very much a play it by ear kind of person. I don't plan trips like 6 months in advance. So we'll just see what happens with my life this year. I was actually trying not to put too much focus on travel this year, but then we are like 3-4 months in, and I will have been on 3 trips already. So yeah, maybe this year we'll be about travel again. The biggest thing going on in my life right now, oh my God, I've literally got something on me and it's itching so bad. The biggest thing going on in my life right now is the fact that I will be moving soon. Well, I actually don't know what's happening. So I need to be out of this flat in, let me see how many weeks it actually is. It is 4 weeks today that my lease is up. So I've been looking for new apartments. Basically, I want to move out of this place because it is very, very expensive. So when I moved in a couple of years ago, it was still expensive a couple of years ago. Like, it was a giant increase in rent for me. But obviously I was coming from Preston. My flat in Preston, it was a 2-bed. Obviously this was like 2019 times. It was a 2-bed with parking in like a nice little area. If you're from Preston, Fullwood, it's like behind Asda. In a nice little area. 2-bed with a parking space, £625 a month. I'm laughing because that is literally unheard of now. So obviously moving to Manchester, it was a big increase anyway, but I was coming to the city centre, 3-bedroom flat with amenities in the building, you know what I mean? So that was fine. But since I moved here in 2021, my rent has gone up. They've just increased it again, so it'll be increasing at the end of April. My rent will have gone up a total of nearly £400 a month in 3 years. And I'm just like, I can afford it, but I don't want to afford it because it's ridiculous. It's like, obviously, I don't really want to talk about money and stuff like that, and I don't mean to say this stuff to brag by any means, but this flat is over £2,000 a month. What? Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Obviously, I've got my friend living with me right now, so he's contributing to the rent and all the bills and all that stuff. And he wants to continue living with me as well. So I'm looking for another 3-bed. After like the stress of trying to find a new flat, I honestly think I'm gonna start embarking on buying somewhere. And a lot of people will say to me, why haven't you bought? Why have you been renting for this long? Buying somewhere was never like a big dream for me. I don't know why. It was just never super high on my priority list, and I think that's because I always envisioned buying a house when I had a family and a partner, or we were trying to start a family or whatever it was. Like, I always envisioned it as like a joint thing, and buying a house meant like living in the suburbs and like having a garden and it's family, and you know, like I never envisioned buying somewhere just for me. And I don't know, I think I just grew up feeling like that. So it was never super high on my priority list. And even now, like over the past couple of years, I've been thinking, oh, do I buy a flat? Do I buy a flat? But now I've come to the decision that I'm not going to buy a flat in Manchester. I want to stay in Manchester, but I'm not going to buy a flat because buying a flat, usually they are leasehold properties, which means every year I would have to pay like £2,000, £3,000, even £4,000 to the maintenance of the building and the grounds and all that stuff. Whereas if you buy a house, like a bit out of town or whatever, or just most houses are freehold properties, which means you own the land and you own the house. Flats, you can't own the land because obviously if you're in a property with like 200 flats in one building, you just own the flat, you don't own the land. So it just makes more sense to buy a house because it's a freehold property, and I don't want to pay like God knows how much for a house and then have to pay ground rent every year on top of that. I find that ridiculous. If I've bought the house, I've bought the house. Like, I'm not paying no more shit every year. So, and my mum and dad are like, yeah, you're not buying a flat because of the leasehold, freehold situation. And I never had the desire to live in a house. Like, I like living like in the city centre, in a flat, high up. I really do. But I've been open to, especially in this like moving process, I've been more open to living in a house. And I'm like, yeah, I could definitely live in a house now. Because you don't have to move like too far out of town to be in a really nice house. I could be 5-10 minutes from town. So basically the whole moving, trying to find a flat process, renting, it's been so tedious that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start embarking on buying a property because this is long. Even renting, it is so long and so just, it's like applying for a job anytime you want to go view a house. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, the rental market is just a bit mad. If I move this time, the next property I go to after that, I'm hoping it's going to be a place that I own. Also, I just feel like I want somewhere that I can do exactly how I want. It's all my taste, it's all my style. I would love that. As of right now, I've viewed a few places and I found a couple places that I really like, but obviously it's not really in the areas that I want to live in. I found 2 properties that I really like, 2 flats in town that I could have easily moved in tomorrow, but they didn't have parking. And there's so many requirements that I have, like, it has to have parking. It has to be a 3-bedroom because I have my bedroom and office and then the room for Fajiro. I want to, like, don't want to spend the amount of money I'm spending here. Like, there's just multiple things. It has been a bit tedious, but I have applied for a couple of places. Obviously, it's a bank holiday weekend, so I'm not going to hear back until next week. I have made a whole video about like flat hunting, so I'll be doing a series on TikTok and I'll also upload a video on here, so you'll see everywhere that I viewed and my thoughts and opinions and the whole process. But I probably want to upload that when I found a place to live. So as of right now, I still have a couple more weeks. I told myself if I've not found a place by the end of this coming week, then I'll stay here for another year or another 6 months. I obviously don't want to do that because I want to save money, but we'll see what happens. I have emailed this building and said, if you want to freeze my rent for 12 months at what I've been paying for the last 6 months, I'll stay. But we'll see what they say to that. I don't think they'll take it up, which I think is stupid because even if this flat is empty for a month, they've lost money. Whereas if I stayed, like the money they would have lost from keeping me at the same rent I've been at for 6 months is less than having this empty for a month. Anyway, what do I know, eh? So that's what's going on with the flat hunt right now. I may stay here, I may move, I don't know. I also think I've kind of messed it up for myself because I've spoilt myself. Like renting this apartment, I have spoilt myself because I probably picked like one of the best of the best. Coming from obviously my little 2-bed in Preston to come in here, like this building has a gym, it has a communal workspace, it has a rooftop, it's a really nice building, like it looks like a hotel and it's gorgeous, and I'm very fortunate and I'm very lucky to have lived here for the past 3 years. But now looking at other things, they feel like a downgrade, and I think especially because of the rental market right now and everything has gone up in price because of that kind of like cost of living crisis we're living in, so everywhere feels like a downgrade. But all I want is a nice house that I can make my own. It doesn't really matter where it is, or I don't give a shit about the amenities in the building and this, that and the other because I haven't even used these ones that much. All I care about is like spacious rooms and parking. But I went to view this really nice flat. No, sorry, it was a house. I went to view this really nice house, but it was not really in an area that I want. Like it was a bit out of town and it was not on the side of town that I want to live in. So I feel comfortable living like South Manchester or West Manchester. I mean, we don't call it that in Manchester. It's not like South Manchester, West Manchester, but they're like the geographical areas that I would like to live in. Like I have no interest in living in Prestwich and I have no interest living in flipping Gorton. You know what I mean? But this was in an area that I didn't really want to live in. No shade to them places, like nothing wrong with them. It's just that's further away for me to get up to Preston. I go to Preston quite a lot, like once a week at least. So it's easy to be on the east side of Manchester to go straight up to Preston. But I viewed a house over there and I really liked it. It was really nice. It was big and it was spacious, and obviously with these houses they're so much bigger than flats, massively bigger, but you forfeit on the location. There was a townhouse that I went to view that was not far from where I live right now, like 8 minutes from where I live now, so still pretty close to town, and it was gorgeous and it was massive and it was just everything that I wanted. But I put an offer in for it and they didn't accept it, and I can only think that they decided to give it to a family, which makes sense, but they never told me why they didn't give it to me. But that place would have been ideal. I was obsessed with it. But these things happen. I very much believe like the right house will come or the right flat will come and it'll be meant for me and it'll all work out. But we'll just see. I'm leaving it up to the universe's hands right now. I've really not spoke to you about any makeup I've been using. I'm sorry. It will all be in the description box. So yeah, right now it's just like we'll see if I'm moving. I think I will be moving. If they come back and say I can stay here for my same rent, I will stay here just to ease the stress of moving, and then just decide to maybe buy a place within 6 months. But yeah, I think a moving series would be very fun on the channel. I mean, it would be stressful, but it would be good, and I think it would be a good chance to clear out for me because I own too many things. Like, and you know what? I've always been a very maximalist person, like had a lot of things. Even before I did this job, like I always liked stuff. But I think obviously doing this job, I get sent a lot of stuff. And I think for me now, like although I'm super grateful about anyone that sends stuff to me, it has become like almost, I don't know how to describe it. Like it's just, I have too much stuff. I don't want this much stuff anymore. I've kind of been feeling like I'm in a season of wanting to cut back on everything. Like, get rid of a lot of my possessions and just live in a simple way, a minimal way. I think moving will be good to just do a huge declutter, donate a lot of stuff, give a lot of stuff to friends, all that kind of stuff. Other than that, generally, I feel great. Like, I do feel really happy at the moment. And I don't particularly think it's to do with anything. Like, obviously, I am seeing someone. I have been seeing someone for a while. He is definitely adding to my happiness. But I think, like, I'm just in a really good place in life. I just feel happy. And I just feel blessed. That was so generic. That was so generic. But I just think a lot of the stuff that was paining me over the last few years, like, I don't have them same problems anymore. And I feel very happy about that. And I just think, in my mind, in myself, I'm at a good place. Like, I fully accept myself. I'm happy with where I'm at. I know where I'm going. I'm pushing towards certain things that I want, but I'm grateful for the journey. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure how we got there, but we got there, and I'm feeling good about it. Do I do an eyeliner or just do I do a lash? Oh my gosh, I should have used these. I got sent these recently. They're from the Dollhouse Cosmetics. This is a blusher and this is a bronzer, but they're kind of like this. I should have used this because I've used this a couple of times and it's really pretty. I'm looking for some lashes. So these are my favourite lashes at the moment. These are from Wildcat Lashes. This is all I've been wearing at the moment. Like, they're just a little UK small brand. These ones are called Lights Out. I've rinsed them, as you can see. Like, they're just a very like dramatic half lash. They do some full lashes, but most of their stuff is half lashes, or they do these individuals. So cute. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna do liner. Let's do liner. Am I gonna do liner and my lights out? Yeah, I am, because I think they're sexy. Let me move this. This is my liner that I use a lot of the time. It's really random. It's by Rado Beauty, and it is their brown eyeliner. I don't know, it's just so precise. You see that tip? And it's a nice brown colour. Like, I've kind of gone off black liner. I like the brown liner. And also, I've got this brown mascara from Too Faced that I really like. I need concentration for this. I literally just do a baby wing. So I wing it out and then literally bring it to halfway, just so my lash can sit on it and not look too crazy. Because my lashes often don't stick properly in the middle. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my eye shape, but lashes never sit properly on my lash band here. So I like to do a bit of liner just to blend it in. Lovely. Where are the girls and what time are they coming? See, this is why I knew I'd be fine, because it is 5:09. No one is here. No one has even set off. These lot are jokers. They're not perfect, but it'll do. Let me put on mascara before I forget. The amount of times that I will do liner and then put on a lash and I've forgotten to put on mascara. That's a good mascara. Look at that. Can you see that? Stunning. Guys, I'm actually so appreciative that you have been liking all the content lately. I said to myself that I will be uploading twice a week by force. My holiday's kind of throwing things off a bit, but we are getting back to it now. This will be obviously a day late. It'll go up Monday instead of Sunday. But after that, things should be back on track, and I'm really happy and I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy you guys have been loving it. And I've been enjoying it as well, like just making different stuff, editing more, getting stuff out. And I'm actually growing on YouTube for the first time in ages. I think my socials have been a bit stagnant for a long time, like as in, like obviously everyone that follows me, I love you guys. But that I haven't really grown in big quantities on Instagram or YouTube. My TikTok grows because I feel like it's easy to go viral over there. But yeah, like we're actually growing again on YouTube, which feels really nice. So if you're new here, thank you. I've been doing this for a long time. The girls who have been here from the start know. And I feel very, very lucky to still call this my job. Like, how many years on? It'll be 6 years this year. Wow, that I've been doing this. And this literally started just as a hobby. And it still is my hobby, you know. That's the thing about doing this as a job. I do still love it. Although it stresses me, I do love it, and it makes me feel so happy to create and put stuff out and like edit a video and feel proud of it and put it out and people love it. And yeah, like it does make me really, really happy. It's a very fulfilling job for me. Okay, these lashes are so pretty, man. Look at that. I mean, they're tattered. I've definitely worn these over 5 times. I need a new pair. It'll be in the description box, Wildcat Lashes. I just love supporting a small female-owned brand. I've switched over to black glue, guys, which can be a little bit stressful because if you get it on your eyelid, it's not going anywhere. But it blends in so perfectly if you do it right. I've also got this new kind of trick that I do to put on lashes. I'll show you. So I'll take like a compact with a mirror. I will look down, and I think this is what helps me get it so close to my lash line. If you hear any shouting and screaming, Arsenal are playing and Fajero is losing his mind. So that's what you can hear. So I look down like this, right? And I can place it right on top instead of like looking like this. Who the hell is calling me?
Hello.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you.
I just woke up from a little nap. You look nice.
Thank you. Okay, lip combo. I've got this new lipstick that I'm obsessed with. This liner, I think I got this in America. This is NYX Soft Brown Lip Pencil. Also, the lashes. Are they not stunning? They're just, they're just sumptuous. They're just like this little, and they're just sexy. Anyway, I've heard everyone talk about these, and I saw it. I was in Sephora in Westfield in London, and I never like see Tarte in person. It's only within Sephora. So this is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in the colour Rose. This is very much my lip colour, but it just looks so good. So it's like one of them ones like this. It's kind of like the MAC Squirt Plumping Gloss, but like in a nude colour. It's just so pretty, like it's effortless and glossy and pretty. I really like it. I might get a couple more colours of it because it sits really nicely on the lips. And you could even wear this like with no makeup and it wouldn't be too much. It's like a lip balm gloss hybrid, super pretty. But I'm also gonna take this. This is my fave lip gloss at the moment. Fenty Beauty Pink Dragonfly. This was in a Christmas gift set that I got. They don't actually sell this colour. It was only like a limited edition thing and it is so fucking gorgeous. It's just like a really nice pink. And I do love Fenty's glosses. Hopefully I'll be able to find that somewhere after I've run out. Right, I'm gonna go away and put a couple curls in my hair with my Shark. I'm literally just gonna do it dry and just do like a few curls and I'll show you when I get back how it looks. Okay, I've just finished my hair. I look crazy, I know. So I'm just gonna kind of finger comb it out and it's just gonna give sexy blow dry, you know? Because these will drop a lot, but it will kind of keep the same structure. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm feeling my fantasy. Now let me go and get my outfit together and see if it looks how I want it to look in my head, because I don't know if it will. And then we'll have to go to the drawing board. Okay. Hello? Hi. Oh my god, you're beautiful. I feel like it's your wet face. You like it? Hi, I think you look beautiful. Oh, I love it. You like that? You look stunning. I'm gonna cry. It's just, it's not too short, is it? I think I just changed my tights a bit.
You're giving real sexy vibes and I'm just giving cool girl vibes, so it's okay.
God forbid you're just cool and I'm
I'm just a cool girl, what can I say?
Different tights though, because same tights but these have got a hole in. What do you think it would matter?
No.
So, this was my outfit idea and it has worked out the way I wanted it to. So this is both from Boohoo, of all places. It's like this charcoal little mini skirt. It's a two-piece mini skirt and then this little corset and it hooks up. Like, I hooked it up before I put it on because it was long.
Hey, me again.
Hi.
Hi.
Just telling them about my outfit.
Okay, I need feeding.
Alright, you want food?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a little mini skirt and a top. And then my tights are snag tights, the best tights ever. Like, one pair and they're actually opaque and so nice. So yeah, I was worried I might need to iron it, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I definitely need to tape my boobs though because it's very low. So there's nothing going on here. I've got this tape from Boosted. This is the tape. I've never done this before, so I'm unsure. But I'm gonna get Sammy to help me. We'll tape my boobs up. I'll put on my accessories and my bag, and then hopefully I'll show you. Okay girls, this is the final outfit. I will link everything below. So there's two pieces Boohoo, snag tights. I've got my Adidas, what they're called Spezials. I did tape my boobs, only a tiny bit though. Nothing crazy. I mean, I don't think it's made much of a difference. Bag is ASOS. My mum's vintage Gucci watch. Rings are Soul and Gold and Image Gang, the M Jewelers. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you very soon with a new video. I'm gonna go get drunk now. Love you very much and I'll see you very soon.